Hello and welcome back to rd2l mini Immortal Division Game 2 between Team Excellent, to be honest, versus Rats. The first game was taken by Team Excellent, to be honest, who's on the Radiant side. They banned Venomancer once again. Nature's Prophet has been banned out by Rats, which was also a first phase ban, but not as the first of the three bans. Oh, and they banned the Legion Commander. Despite winning against it, it was a really strong game from Hectordisciple, playing the Legion Commander safe lane. And in the end, it came down to one or two team fights, just not going the way of Rats, and they got they had a dieback on the Legion Commander for 2 minutes, and the enemy was in your base. And it happens. They ban out the Doom, and Doom was played by Jay in the previous game, so nice little respect ban there. Definitely a very scary hero to look out for. The Doom was very crucial for many team fights.
5 seconds. Dire team ban.
We have a Tiny ban once again. Tiny seems to be an absolute monster in this meta right now. He can fight constantly. His cooldowns are so low, he's like, hey, can we continue fighting?
Radiant team
Bad Rider ban. Just offlane. Mostly offlaners being banned here.
Dire team pick.
And we have a first pick Puck once again. Brightside playing the Puck. Oh, and they go with Magnus once again. I was confused for a moment there. I was like, did I load the wrong replay? But then I was like, no, the Doom is banned. So Punani played the Magnus as a support Magnus. It's not core, it's not mid. It's mostly this Empower machine, and he gets a Blink Dagger and has RP. He did very much enable his other cores, LC and Treant Protector, very much. Crystal Maiden second pick. This again is 7.23B. Crystal Maiden still has the magic resistance aura. So still a very strong hero. So if they put Magnus again on Punani, they already have the support duo, and Team Excellent is also going to reveal their support duo. So it is going to be Ogre Magi 5, Puck 4, most likely. They can still play around with it, flexible with the Puck as well as the Magnus, if your mid player can play those heroes, which I assume at this level they can. Wind Ranger getting banned once again. They don't want to deal with it. Full squash on Wind Ranger. Morphling getting banned out. Can be quite a strong hero in this current meta as well. Ursa getting banned. They banned this last time in the last phase, and now the Fusquash Necrophos ban. So they ban out the Necrophos, believing that was a big problem. Underlord being picked up here. Another hero that I would say is in the sidelines that can just continue to fight, with Firestorm and Pit of Malice having very low cooldown, and his ultimate not being like, if it's on cooldown, that's not a reason for you not to fight.
10 seconds.
Nice pickup there, I would say.
5 seconds
Nice
remaining.
pickup. But all three of those heroes don't have any direct stun. There's like the Skewer, well, there's the RP, but apart from the RP, and the Crystal Main has a root, and there's the root from Underlord. We'll see how Radiant is going to react to this. They know now that it is going to be an Underlord, most likely with a Magnus lane. That is actually a pretty scary lane. Atrophy Aura plus Empower on the Underlord, and he is going to hit like a truck.
Dire team pick.
Admiral
Conquer making its debut here. I think he was banned in the previous game, in the second phase. So we'll see. Conker can go offlane, can go mid. Can even be played as a support if need be. With like just straight axe rush and then refresher orb just for the torrent storm.
5 seconds remaining.
But Conker, I hear that... I hear that quite heavily relies upon right click with the Tidebringer. It's gonna get negated quite a bit by the atrophy aura from the Underlord. So the Underlord pick, I still don't see them, like, could they pick... Ursa is banned out. Ursa would be really, really good against Underlord. Just eating him apart. Maybe something like Monkey King? Monkey King safe lane. Or Lifestealer. Or maybe Anti-Mage. Since with the Arcane Aura, Underlord will always have mana, so you will always deal extra damage with the mana break. But you're quite deceptive to also go down really low against Firestorm and the right clicks from Underlord. Again, don't underestimate how hard this beast hits you. And Rats certainly dipping into their reserve time here quite a bit. We'll see what's gonna be their fourth pick. It will be Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord picks him. Most likely Troll Warlord. So it's gonna be Troll Warlord safe lane, Underlord off lane. Conker, I mean, he could be mid, he could be off lane, could be safe lane, theoretically.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see. How are they going to react? I'm still waiting to see which hero they pick. Ooh. They pick the Foo Squash Rubik. You thought you can get away with only banning it in the last phase. You can in the first game, not in the second one. This is Foo Squash Rubik mid. And we've seen it before. We'll see it again. We'll see how it's gonna work out. So far, quite a few good spells to steal here. Freezing Field, RP. Ooh. So it's gonna be a Conker offlane, I would assume. Conker offlane going up against the Troll Warlord, so they still need their safe laner on the Radiant side, and they need their mid on the Dire side. Maybe banning something. What fights really good against Troll Warlord? Maybe a Drow Ranger? Drow Ranger can gust the Troll Warlord away. Also a bit hard to get on top of her. They don't have too many things to get on top of her apart from Magnus. But the RP is quite a big threat.
Radiant team ban.
Wait, what? That's a no ban. So. Wait, what? Get me out, help. So they don't ban, they decide to not ban anything. There's throw away all the reserve time. They say we don't care what you pick. That's an alpha move, gotta say.
Radiant team
TA getting banned. TA strong against Rubik apparently. And what's gonna be the last pick here for this Radiant draft?
seconds remaining.
They have 1.5 minutes of reserve time, so we might be waiting here for a little bit. I don't really know what would be a good safe laner for them. Something that can fight against the Underlord. Naga? Is that 2 out there? Naga Siren? PL? I guess the Troll Warlord can... I guess the Troll Warlord will have Cleave with the Magnus, so maybe not the best idea. But actually I feel like PL, like, he creates illusions that fast, it doesn't matter that much. Monkey King. What's gonna be the last pick here, Mr. Brightside? Show me. Show me what you want to pick. They are discussing. Again, this is not an elimination match. This is a match for seeding.
Monkey King.
It is the Monkey King. Monkey King able to trade hits with the Underlord, has the additional range. Should do quite well, and they are going to respond by Shadow Fiend. What a traditional mid against such an untraditional mid in terms of Rubik. So it is an offlane Conker and the mid Rubik again going up against the mid Shadow Fiend. Woo. And Dire seems to have a stand-in now, or a different player in form of Longo. He was their offlaner. Had to go apparently. In terms of drafts, I like the Underlord pick. I really like the Underlord pick. If Nier is gonna be able to have as good a game as from game 1, the Monkey King is gonna be able to do a lot here. But I feel like overall I would give the advantage. I don't know. I don't know. Master tier Rubik. Master tier Rubik. Against gold tier Shadow Fiend. Gold tier, nothing to shy away from, but it isn't master tier. And we are in game number 2. Again, Radiant is 1 up. It's 1-0 Radiant. Mr. Brightside going position 4 puck once again. Jay on the position 3 off lane. Fusquash debuting his Rubik mid in this series. And then we have Nier on the position 1 Monkey King and Big Mike on the Ogre going position 5. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, we have Hectordisciple on Troll Warlord, Sunshine Duck on the Crystal Main, already making a Snow Angel, Punani on the support Magnus. Then we have Ploopy on the Shadow Fiend and Longo on the Underlord. And there we have somebody at the door. I apologize.
30 seconds to battle.
Sorry about that. And we'll see if there's going to be a fight around any of the bounty runes. Radiant is going to make the same. They are sending in Fusquash to get this one here in the river. Meanwhile, Jay and Brightside might be trying to get the one up top. But there is a trap here from the Dire side. Is Fusquash going to realize? He's just going to walk past it. Just going to walk past it, and who's gonna grab this one here? It is 3-for-1 runes. Big Mike with the stun onto Longo. And we have a small advantage for Radiant. Yahoo! Meanwhile, Ogre just continues to hit this Underlord over the head with his club. He's starting to eat some tangos. Shadow Fiend raises level 1. Absolutely demolishing that wave. Already level 2. Meanwhile, here we see there is a tri-lane with the Troll Warlord. Are they gonna get this kill onto the Conker? They do. First blood for Hectordisciple on the Troll Warlord. And Crystal Main is not going to go down. It is in a defensive tri-lane. Meanwhile, the Underlord still just cutting creep waves against the Ogre. And followed by the Ogre as well as 10 creeps. Just being like, guys, I have a big following. Has not skilled up anything yet. And he's taking a lot of damage here. And I miss another kill onto the Conqueror again. And his TP is on cooldown. He will have to do the Walk of Shame. Stun and not into another stun onto this Underlord. And Underlord might go down here. Is activating his Salve. But Monkey King, he is losing a lot of creeps here to the tower. I don't think that is worth it. And Longo, he is A-okay. He has creep waves. He's like, yo. Just follow me, guys. Follow me. Oh, I forgot to show last hit. Big Mike getting the 2 range creeps away. If he's gonna be able... If Underlord is not in range for these 2 range creeps, that's huge. That is the biggest XP. He is gonna realize that they aren't here anymore. 1 deny. Are they gonna be able to get denied again? Also the range creep attacking this creep now, but Big Mike keeping the range creep on attacking on this jungle camp. But the jungle camp is gonna, and they will go back. They will go back to the lane. It is going to push now. It is going to push now, which is good for Underlord. We saw now 2 kills already in this top lane onto this Conquer. There's another slow. The damage with the Empower is not to underestimate.
Denied.
Magnus is getting chased by this Dark Troll Summoner. Meanwhile, this Monkey King is on their tower here, trying to deny any of the creeps, but not getting any of them. They go on to this Conquer once again. Crystal Nova has been used, is up in 1 second now. There is another slow. Meanwhile, Hectordisciple's courier has been killed by the Puck, but Puck goes down against the Troll Warlord. Ogre is going at 1 against 3 now, and he looks pretty dead here. Gotta be real here. And that's another kill. Killing spree for the Troll Warlord 4 minutes in. 3-0 and 1. And neck and neck in terms of last hits. This is a fantastic start for Hectordisciple. We'll see if he is gonna put the team on his back just like Hector does with Beast Coast. And I miss the solo kill. We will see it again because I know we all want to see this. Okay. So, they are duking it out. There are 3 creeps on this Rubik. And there are races available for Ploopy. He uses 1 bottle charge. The creep waves is now down to 1. There's a telekinesis under the tower. 2 tower shots. And one more attack. And a Fate Bolt. 4,000 kills for Fusquash now. He used his healing self. Taking 1 tower shot, but he is fine. Has his bottle now. Well played there by Fusquash.
Your name offends me.
Ooh. It's pretty rude. He's gonna get a raise. Which one is it? It's... How do you know? Short, okay. Ooh, Ploopy missing the 3rd raise there. Oh, and the tip. Fusquash knows. Fusquash knows. If SF didn't miss that raise, he would have been dead. Fusquash knows. There's a race. Is there gonna be another one? No mana. Fusquash is really low. Now in terms of bounty runes, it is 3 for 1 again for Radiant. But this Troll Warlord has had a fantastic start. He gets He gets stacks now in the jungle and farming them with the Empower. Level 2 Empower. Granting him quite a lot of bonus damage as well as cleave. And he is saying, hey, empower me, 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 empower me. There it is, thank you. 11 more damage plus cleave. Meanwhile, Underlord's just cutting creep waves. Oh, has to be careful with the courier. Courier just going to go down here near. You can't just have your courier walk through like that. Underlord, meanwhile, is going to go down here. Monkey King, one more hit. But all of them are going to get denied except one. 4 denied. Monkey King is level 6 now. He is having a good lane, but so is the Troll Warlord. The Troll Warlord has an absolute fantastic game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Loopy also taking care of the stacks in the jungle. Meanwhile, Underlord went down once again and he used his TP. So he has to do the walk of shame. And there is a catapult wave. Are they going to push this with the catapult wave? It's only Monkey King here right now. He is going to let the creeps die. Meanwhile, I missed another Troll Warlord diving tier 1s nearly into the tier 2s. He is not afraid. Level 6 and he is netting the Troll Warlord. But Rubik is here now. Rubik, Telekinesis, and Troll Warlord did die. That's a 330 gold for the puck. As well as a lot of experience given away. Nice rotation there by Fu Squash. He finds a keen optic. We see now bottom is just 1 versus 1. Underlord versus Monkey King. And we are 8 minutes in. It is a slight lead for the Radiant. But top, it is all this Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord is gonna find another kill onto this Conker. It is Magnus with the last hit. But Conker, he is level 5. But not getting anything in this lane. Stun onto the Shadow Fiend. No follow-up though. Ogre is just level 3. Food Switch is like, high five, well played. You tried your best. Ocean Heart has been found. This Troll Warlord, 55 CS, 21 denies. He is going to go into a Diffusal Blade and he is going to be massive. Meanwhile, Ploopy is going to go into a Yule Scepter for those instant deletions. Not sure how much they still work with the change of it. Oh, Skewer is going to miss, but it does it matter? Oh, Monkey King gets away on a sliver of HP. Skewer, slight miss there by Punani. Are they gonna get this Ogre here? Shrine not available. Stun onto 3 heroes. No Jingo stacks though for the lifesteal. And Ploopy, he still wants this. Meanwhile, I miss another kill onto top. Troll Warlord, absolute beast, killing the Conker once again, and Puck has to be careful. Magnus, meanwhile, is going down to the Rubik, who then goes down to the Crystal Maiden, together with the Shadow Fiend. They were able to slay the Rubik. Kills happening all around the map. And I would say, at the moment, this is favoring Dire. This Troll Warlord, as well as the Shadows Fiend, top of CS. And now 10-minute runes and outposts are coming up. This offlane is still level 5. Doesn't have level 6 at 10 minutes. And they are getting both outposts here, so that's very, very good. And it is 2 for 2 bounty runes. But in terms of net worth, ooh, this Troll Warlord, Hectordisciples, we will see what he will be able to do with that farm. Rubik stole Frostbite. He's gonna use it onto the catapult. Not gonna get the last hit, unfortunate. There is a Crystal Maiden still here. And he is hitting this tower for a lot of damage. He has the level plus 60 damage from level 10. And he has raindrops, which makes him a lot more tanky against these raises. But there are 3 heroes here. Oh, nice deny there. Not deny, nice observer ward kill. And they are... Is he gonna get the deny? No, the catapult is going... No, it was Fusquash? No, Shadow Fiend denied the tower. I am so stupid. Meanwhile, Conker can't catch or break. His courier getting killed. And he is going to use his boat here. It's in run buff now. And Fusquash wants to fight this. He has the change of Berserker Rage. And there is a 3-man Dream Coil into Wukong's command. And Troll Warlord did die. Shadow Fiend is here now. And is fearing absolutely everybody. Firestorm. Everybody's so low on the side of Radiant. But RP is going to make short work of the Rubik as well as the Puck. And Magnus is also... No, not going to find the Conker here. Conker is going to TP out. Is he going to make it in time? Yes, he does. Nice turnaround there with the Magnus and the Shadow Fiend, but they did lose their 2 most farmed heroes. It is a 4 for 2 exchange. But Magnus, he is suddenly level 9. We see in terms of levels, he is level 9 for some reason. Because of those few kills where nobody else was in experience range. Because they all were dead. Troll Warlord is farming the jungle now. He is closing in on his Diffusal Blade, only needing a few hundred more gold for the Robe of Magi. Meanwhile, Nier is going to go for the Echo Saber. Conker still struggling to finish the Face Boots. Rubik is going to go for a Blink Dagger first. He's very close to it, only needs 200 more. Finds an Elixir. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend has finished the Yule Scepter now, so be careful of those combinations that might occur any moment now. And meanwhile, Underlord is going to go for the Vanguard into... yeah, for the Vanguard. Don't know what into more. He just wants to tank up. Dire is gonna take this outpost now. Level 10 available on the Troll Warlord. He did not go for his talent tree though. He went for skill points.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they did cut down the mango tree and stealing the mangoes. Everybody TPing down here. There is a 2-hero Dream Coil. It was snapped onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend getting low. But the Yule Scepter into the Requiem. Absolutely destroying Fusquash. Fusquash is dead as the first one. And Hectordisciple dealing so much damage with his ultimate. But in the end he is gonna go down against the Monkey Kings. And the Courier also going to go down. As well as the Crystal Maiden and the Underlord. Crystal Maiden also losing the Courier. Nice TP in there. They weren't able to get Shadow Fiend though. And Magnus still has RP. Hasn't seen an opportunity to use it in this previous fight. Found a haste rune now. And he's closing in on a flats. And in terms of outposts, both were controlled by the Radiant. And in terms of bounty runes, it is... Wait, 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, it's still here. So it is 3 for 1 for Radiant. And Big Mike did stop the overtaking of the outpost, and Punani is just going to skewer away. Shadow Fiend is going to go for a Blink Dagger next, once that extra mobility. Conker does want to get the X onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to snap the Dream Coil, and there is a boat. There's a Yule Scepter to dodge it, but there's a silence from the Puck as well as the Monkey King, and Shadow Fiend did go down. Fusquash saying your name offends me. Big Mike seeing an Invis rune here, just picking it up. Imp Claw has been found for the Monkey King. That's quite a lot of damage together with the Echo Saber hit. On that first hit, that is a crit as well as a double hit. Woo! Fusquash finished the Blink Dagger now, going into a Yule Scepter. Puck again, going for Veil of Discord, this time into a Yule Scepter. Not right into Blink, but into a Yule Scepter. And they want to take this tower here. Dire wants to defend it. Are they gonna get... No, this time Fusquash gets the last hit. And Dragon Scale found by the Monkey King. That is huge. All of his monkeys in Wukong's command are now gonna deal afterburn. Conker is going to go for a Heaven's Halberd now. Has kind of recovered a little bit. Still, actually is ahead of the Underlord, surprisingly. But the Magnus has quite a bit of farm. Finished now the Vlads and is going to go into a Blink Dagger next. Ogre Magi, meanwhile, building a Vlads on his own team. And there is a mango tree now, again positioned to see Roshan at any time. And the mangoes were picked up by the Radiant team. Jay is gonna X-Marks himself just to clear out the way more safely. There is a smoke up by the Dire. Sunshine Duck, Plowpea, or Ploopy. Together with Punani. Punani still has the RP. Level 2 RP. Oh, they see... They broke on the Puck here as well as the Ogre. Silence onto the Crystal Maiden. And there is an X marks the spot onto the Magnus. Boat is hitting upon. And it is now all 5 heroes here. Dream Coil onto Troll Warlord as well as the Magnus. But no, they aren't going to go in. They are scared. They're scared of the counter initiation. There's the Yule Scepter onto Rubik. Rubik is getting feared and he is dead. That's your mid gone and you have to disengage from this fight now if you're Radiant. Dire is going to push these lanes now. There is still a tier 1 quite healthy. Do they want to defend this tower? Rubik is dead for 30 seconds. Hectordisciple finished the Diffusal Blade and he is not scared of anything. He has his ultimate. There's the Glyph. There's the Bloodlust. There's Frostbite and the Pit of Malice onto the Ogre Magi. There's a Wukong's command onto 3 people. Everybody slowed as well as silence from the Puck. And Crystal Maiden already down, but everybody else getting out of the ultimate. There is the Underlord, Tuxie away, Ubering away, and goodbye everybody. We're gone. Nice disengage there, only losing the Crystal Maiden. Rubik is alive again. And he is going to go onto the outpost, thinking somebody is going to come here to take the outpost after Radiant has just taken this top outpost. And he's also going to get the bounty rune. So it is again 3 bounty runes for Radiant at least. Yes, it is 3 bounty runes. And he is going to steal the Whirling Axes melee. So the ones that deal blind.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
700 gold away from Blink Dagger on the Troll Warlord, on the Magnus. Troll Warlord thinking Rubik is still here, which he is. He has the Blink Dagger on the Rubik, as well as the Yule Scepter. And they are pushing this tier 2 top now. And the afterburn doing quite a lot of damage against this tower. Is Dire gonna be able to defend this? There is a catapult here, and they are tanking it for the catapult. Underlord is here now. Pit of Malice onto the Monkey King as well as a Clumsy Net. Monkey King is getting really low. The tower is gonna fall to the Conquer. And Puck is gonna get rooted and cannot orb out, and he is gonna pay the price for his teammates. But no other casualty. They get the tier 2, and everybody on Dire's side did rotate. We are 20 minutes in, less than 1k lead. We see it's very close, very close. In terms of experience, it's a bit more in favor of the Radiant. And Dire is going to go into the Roshan. They did clear out the mango tree. They saw it. There's a buyback from the Puck. Are they going to disengage here? Yes, they will retreat. There is a Heaven's Halberd now on the Conquer. Puck is going to go for a Force Staff now instead of Yule Scepter, deciding that this might be of better use. Meanwhile, Monkey King finished now a Maelstrom as well as a Vambrace, and is going into a BKB now. Rubik has the point booster for his Aghanim Scepter. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend, Yule's Blink, going into a Basher and Abyssal Blade. Interesting. Magnus has the Blink. There is a Blink now on Magnus. They are smoking up. They see the Puck here. And Yule's Scepter into the Requiem, actually getting dodged by the phase shift. But he is gonna taking a lot of damage, but is gonna get out. There is X marks the spot. You can't get away from this. And Magnus is down. And Crystal Maiden might be another casualty here. Blink forward from the Rubik. Are they going to get any other kills here? Pit of Malice to root the Radiant Heroes. There is a Telekinesis onto the Warlord. And a huge Wukong's command onto 2-3 people in the Dream Coil. And they are trying to get out with the Underlord. But he is leaving behind his Troll Warlord. And Rubik stole the Dark Rift. Okay. But this is going to now make Radiant go into the Roshan pit. They want an Aegis on their heroes. Their heroes are really early to, like, they aren't really going late game. Like Monkey King, Rubik, Conquer, especially offlane Conquer. They are torrenting this Underlord here, and he is tanky, but he is gonna go down. Troll Warlord now here to turn this fight around. They are going to get the Ogre and the Heaven's Halberd used onto the Troll Warlord, but they aren't going to pursue high ground. There's a Skewer onto the Puck, but Puck is going to phase shift as well as orb away. It seems that everybody seems to be disengaging from here. But Troll Warlord, he does not care. He goes into the pit. It is gonna be spotted by the Puck orb. And they see this. They see this Roshan happening here. And they are deciding to not go in. And they use the boat just to ensure. And there is nobody from Dire in it anymore. Troll Warlord is going to regen up with the Flats Aura and just on some jungle creeps. And he just wants to go back in. He doesn't care. Both teams have an outpost. There is a bounty rune. It's gonna get picked up by the Monkey King. They see the Troll Warlord. Dream Coil onto the Crystal Maiden. There's a BKB on the Troll Warlord. Huge Wukong's command, but only on the Troll Warlord. Everybody else on the outside. And Monkey King just goes down. Monkey King as well as Rubik going down here. And I don't think you can continue to fight this Radiant. There is a buyback on the Monkey King. Buyback from the Rubik as well. Huge RP on the two people. Puck is gonna walk away. Shadow Fiend is dead now. And Puck going down as well. Magnus is gonna get pursued by the Rubik. Meanwhile, Monkey King, he wants an Aegis. Troll Warlord, he's gonna X-mark the spot. Is he gonna go down here? He doesn't have BKB anymore. He does go down. And they get the Ignite onto Crystal Maiden as well as the Underlord. They are going straight for the Crystal Maiden. And it is a 4-for-1 exchange. It cost them 2 buybacks on their 2 cores. But if they get this Aegis, it will be all worth it. But Monkey King just went down to this Troll Warlord within seconds. Troll Warlord has the BKB, has the Diffusal Blade, and just seems so strong in a 1 versus 1 fight. In terms of bounty runes, nobody has any really taken so far. Only Radiant has taken the one next to the Roshan. And the other one is gonna get picked up now. Meanwhile, the 2 bottom are still left. It is a 2k net worth lead now for Radiant, but buybacks down for the Rubik and the Monkey King. That's your 2 biggest cores. Troll Torrent onto the Troll Warlord, but no follow up there. Just to keep him at bay a bit. Jay wanted to clear out this wave, but Brightside is like, I gotcha, bro. I gotcha. There's a Force Staff now on the Ogre. Force Staff as well on the Puck. Just to get away from this Troll Warlord. Ugh, can't speak anymore. And we're only 27 minutes in. This game, it is looking close. It's looking very close. There's another X marks the spot just to push out the waves. Conka is going to go for Aghanim Scepter, and there are 2 heroes here. And Skewer not going to hit, but the Shockwave is going to hit, but no follow-up. The bounty runes here still here, 28 minutes in. Nobody believes that it is still there, so everybody just like, what use of going there? Has the shortest race on Foo Squash now. And they are all 5 here. Is there gonna be a smoke available? Smoke is on Crystal Main. Is she gonna put it into her normal inventory? Meanwhile, a Radiant is pushing this tier 2 here. Meanwhile, bottom, Ploopy has a BKB finished. Still going for that Abyssal Blade. Troll Warlord going for Butterfly next. He is walking straight uphill. He has a BKB though, as well as his ultimate. And they're trying to just kite this around. But Fusquash, nice Yule Scepter dodge onto the Requiem. Brightside might be going down here. But this fight here, there is a Wukong's command onto the Shadow Fiend. And Shadow Fiend is going to go down now. BKB on the Monkey King being used. And there is a 3-man RP into the freezing field. So much damage. But the Pit of Malice did stop the freezing field. But there's no BKB anymore for the Monkey King. And Rubik died. This is a dieback from the previous fight. Troll Warlord did buy back here. Can he survive? He can't. He bought back. That's a dieback on your position 1. And this Magnus seems also to go down here. He is also going to go down. They did get the Rubik, but it cost them so much. So much.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wait, it wasn't the... Was it? It wasn't the buyback from the Troll Warlord. My bad. There's a buyback now from the Magnus. Monkey King being in the enemy base, just taunting away. And they get the buyback from the Magnus. But not much more. Jay is getting close to that Aghanim Scepter now. Pretty much has it. Only needs a point booster from the side shop, but has the gold for it. Again, Bounty Runes, one has been picked up by the Radiant. The rest is still laying around. Shadow Fiend is getting the one but down bottom. I think the one here never got picked up in the previous in the previous 5 minutes. And we have now also a Glimmer Cape on the Ogre Magi.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But Rubik is still dead. Rubik, he had a dieback. We'll see if they are going to try to push anything here. It doesn't look like it. 10 seconds, very short amount of time. Mindbreaker has been found by the Puck. Don't forget, we are in 7.23b, not C. So the silence duration rework from 4 to 2 seconds hasn't been done yet. Monkey King is still here. Ages just expired now on the Monkey King. He's going. There is a Dream Coil onto the Troll Warlord. Stun into another stun. Are they gonna be able to stun him down? Yes, to stun lock him. He had no chance to use his BKB or his Fairy Fire, Greater Fairy Fire, or his ultimate. Nice coordination there by the Radiant. Meanwhile, Jay is getting caught out, but he has Torrent Storm as well as both. Look at this chaos! Also level 20 now, plus 100 Torrent AoE. Monkey King is going to pursue this further. Getting the stun onto 2 heroes. Is he going to get the Crystal Main? Crystal Main is going to go down. Freezing Field stolen by Rubik. This is huge amounts of damage. And Telekinesis backwards. There's an RP onto 2 heroes. RP stolen by the Rubik. Is he gonna get the Blink Dagger in? Not going for it yet. Did they see that RP was stolen? I do think the Punani should have realized that his spell was stolen without having used any of his other ones in time. We'll see. But Monkey King is down, and again, that's a dieback. He doesn't have buyback. And Dire is aware of this. There's a Clumsy Net onto the Ogre, into a Pit of Malice. Foo Squash is here. Dream Coil onto the Magnus. And just telekinesing him under the tier 1, but he is a tanky boy, has a mech, has a Crimson Guard. There we have Conquer with the Torrent Storm once again. And never mind. Underlord not as tanky as I thought. And they get the kill. Despite being 4v5. That was unexpected. Especially. That was very unexpected. There's Telekinesis onto the Crystal Main once again. And Torrent. And Crystal Main is going to go down here. Not yet. No. Can't get the kill on Crystal Main. And Conquer goes down as well as the Ogre. There's a buyback now available for the Monkey King. Rubik has an RP. Uses it on 2 heroes. But oh, they do get the kill onto the Crystal Maiden at least, but it is a 4-for-1. Like the Underlord died before this. They didn't have to pursue this. Ooh, is the Puck going to go down as well? A bit too slippery, this Puck. Going to go into an Aghanim Scepter now. And Dire is going to get this outpost here. Are they also going to get the bottom one? We are closing in on this 35-minute rune. As well as experience boost. Is Underlord going to be in time? Doesn't look like it. He just wants to push out the wave regularly. No, he's going to walk straight to the outpost. Puck is going to be here though. He sees this TP. And they see this Underlord. He has to use Dream Coil if he wants to stop this. And he does. Well worth it. But it's still not in time. Silence doesn't do anything. Or does Silence? Oh, Silence does stop it because it's a channel. But are they getting it in time? Yes, they do. Only Dire gets experience. Well played there. And a DD on the Troll Warlord. You don't want to fight against this one. He has a Butterfly now. Butterfly, BKB, Greater Fairy Fire. This Troll is scary. Underlord. He has Guardian Grooves now going into a pipe. Shadow Fiend finished the Basher now. Crystal Maiden has a Force Staff. And Magnus, he has an Aghanim Scepter. Ooh, that's again before the rework. There is the Skewer. Oh, he got the Monkey King with that. And they are TPing in. They bringing in Shadow Fiend as well as the Underlord. But Magnus is going to go low here. Torrent Storm is going to hit him. Boat is going to hit here on the... Not on anybody, but Torrent Storm who did hit onto the Troll Warlord. There's another Torrent. He is going to use his BKB now. Very scattered fight here. Abyssal Blade, but juked by the Mischief from the Monkey King. And he uses his Ghost Scepter into a Wukong's command. He is getting really low against the Freezing Field. Freezing Field is going to kill the Monkey King. Sunshine Dog with the heads-up play there against the Ghost Scepter. Buyback from the Monkey King. There is an RP stolen by the Rubik onto the Underlord and the Troll Warlord. But Troll Warlord got pushed up the high ground. And there, Monkey King is back in the fight. But he got skewered away. Magnus did go down now. And it is Troll Warlord against the world. His ultimate is running, but ran out now. They get the Rubik. But at what cost? At what cost? And Shadow Fiend is going to go down here as well. 100 seconds for the Shadow Fiend. A very, very good fight there for Radiant. Did cost him a buyback on the Monkey King, but worth it. Worth it. Are they going to go into the Roshan Pit? Yes. Monkey King says, I use my buyback. Can I please have an Aegis? And Roshan is like, no, I fight you. Mischief actually turns you into an Aegis. I did not know that. That looks hilarious. That looked absolutely hilarious. Shadow Fiend illusions are actually, if he gets the deny onto the Aegis with that, would be quite a good game. But oh, he is actually flying over the courier to steal the cheese. Oh, they see the courier though. They see the courier, but immortal level micro. Flying it over 3 heroes. Immortal level. That's better than I can do, but Aegis now in the hands of Monkey King. And that's like the Ghost Scepter is such an 4 couriers AFK in Fountain. What a nice pickup of the Ghost Scepter, but he did not think how Sunduck on the Crystal Main would just use Freezing Field, and that killed the Monkey King, which is why he had to use his buyback. No vision on the high ground, seeing the Freezing Field. There's an E-Blade now for the Monkey King, so now he's going to be able to save whoever the Troll Warlord is going to go on. Meanwhile, Rubik finished now his BKB. And we are 39 minutes in terms of net worth. It is up and down, but we are in a slight favor of Radiant, especially in terms of experience. We see this in terms of levels. The supports, or the one support, Crystal Maiden and Underlord, are suffering in terms of levels. Oh, they are going to go on to this Monkey King here. Monkey King activates his BKB, Abyssal Strike to stop the Wukong's command, and he might just go down here. No, Skewer not going to hit. Dream Coil onto the Troll Warlord, and then pushing him with the Force Staff out of it, and that got the long enough stun onto for the kill. It is an Aghanim Scepter Dream Coil. That is 4.5 second stun, and he went for the Illusory Orb. And they are going to get this outpost here, as well as the Bounty Runes. Meanwhile, Fusquash, he has Dark Rift now, so he has a pretty much free TP. He's gonna get both Bounty Runes and then most likely gonna join his team down bottom to push. Yeah, exactly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fusquash stealing that Dark Rift time and time again. They are pushing against backboard protection. It now has been deactivated.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Prince's Knife for the Shadow Fiend. That might be a really good pickup. And they are going to go high ground. There's a buyback available on the Troll Warlord. He might have to use it. Are they going to continue to push this? Firestorm now for the Rubik. Dream Coil is going to miss here. Rare miss there by Brightside. And Blink Strike onto the Rubik with the Requiem. And Rubik has been deleted. There is a boat. Jay activating his BKB. But the Ghost Ship Fleet mostly just to get out of here. Rubik. What a play there with the Abyssal Blink Strike into the Requiem of Souls. No way to react to it from the Rubik. Yule Scepter onto the Shadow Fiend, and Puck is gonna get away with the Haste Rune. But it's not easy to push high ground against this dire lineup. 6k net worth lead for the Radiant. Prince's Knife in the hands of Shadow Fiend. He is gonna turn some people into chicken. Into a frog. My bad. Meanwhile, Hectordisciple is going to go for a Satanic next. Is gonna get the Tome 4th level 25. Battle Trance Strong Dispel. So there's no stun locking him. No stun locking him against his Battle Trance. That might make a big change in the next fight. And we see now. Also level 25 available for the Conquer.
I am mighty.
Rubik as well. He has the plus 50% spell amp for stolen spells. There's a Dream Coil onto 2 people here, but no follow-up. They did break the one on Ploopy, the Shadow Fiend. There's a DD on the Monkey King. Do they want to fight this? Blink Strike forward, turning him into a frog. There is a... Oh, nice Yule Scepter to dodge the boat, but the boats are going to come in. He says now, that is a fail boat. Every time when he misses with the fleet. Are they going to fight here? Aegis just ran out on the Monkey King. He has an E-Blade though. 3-man Pit of Malice, and Puck already really low, has to jump away. Can he orb? No, not in time. There is the Troll Warlord going absolutely ham onto this Conquer here. Conquer just has to run in circles. The Wukong's commander though too big to fight in it, and Underlord not going to go down here. Nobody on the Dire side is gonna go down yet. But the Ogre did die. Fusquash has the Skewer and his BKB, but only to get away. There is a disconnect from Longo. Underlord, he was in this... What, Jay? Fucking Rage Quit. His tech is insane. Okay, I'm a bit confused about what they're all chatting, but I guess. So this fight, Radiant was not able to kill anybody on this Dire side. They got the Wukong's command onto multiple heroes. Recommend Abyssal SF to all. Fusquash, you're cancer. Yeah. Yeah. Stop insta-killing me. Yeah, I mean, Fusquash can't really... What's the play against this? Like, you have to preemptively BKB, and it seems like... Now, blink forward from the Rubik, skewer back on the tower. But this... Oh, he actually killed the tree from the Monkey King and stunned his own Monkey King. There is an E-Blade onto the Troll Warlord. He aids his Greater Fairy Fire. Another skewer onto the tower, but he is just going to try to turn this around. And Fusquash is going to die here. Fleet not quite enough to save anybody here. And Kanka is going to activate his BKB to dodge the skewer. There are the torrent storms now. I still can't believe that this is part of the game. This looks ridiculous. They're just random explosions everywhere. And now it's turned around. Now it's Dire going high ground. And this troll warlord, I don't know how you can kill it. How can you kill him? There's a Heaven's Halberd. And they are getting the tier 3. Torrent onto 2 heroes, but there's a backdoor protection. Force staff and RP onto the Monkey King. Monkey King is dead for 2 minutes. 2 minutes dead on Monkey King. He doesn't have buyback. It is due to gold, so Dire doesn't know this. They are getting 1 set of barracks at least. There's a boat now coming in, hitting onto the troll as well as the Crystal Maiden. BKB activated by the Troll Warlord. He wants to fight now. He is turning this around. There's a freezing field onto this Puck here. Puck getting stunned, getting pushed around all the way, but still can make it out. Kanka with the Torrent Storm again, creating chaos all around, but nobody is dying here. Guys, can please somebody die? Nobody died in this later fight. 1 lane of racks down. They don't have any other tier 2s, so they can push for more lanes. Monkey King is still dead for a full minute. The sustain on both of these teams is insane. Both of them are so tanky except the 1 or 2 heroes like Rubik, who just instant dies. Illusionist Capes. What does this item do? I actually forgot. Creates an image under your control. Okay, so he can create an image from himself. And outposts. I don't know what in the previous one. I think it was only the Radiant getting, but not 100% sure. Or is this the illusion from the Illusionist's Cape? Oh, they are finding the Kanka here. Kanka immediate buyback. He did use his Torrent Storm, but it is only 60-second cooldown. He still has his BKB. He is still ready to fight. Monkey King is back in 10 seconds. But this Troll Warlord as well as SF seem very, very strong. Ooh, Jay has to run away. Blink Strike forward. Requiem of Souls. He is going to BKB. But can't BKB against the bash. There's the torrent onto the SF. Pit of Malice and Clumsy Net. There's a huge Wukong's command onto 3 heroes once again. And SF is still in it, but doesn't take damage. There is Requiem of Souls from the Rubik, fearing absolutely everybody, enabling the kill onto this Shadow Fiend. They are trying to get more kills now. Get forward. No way to stop the TP from the Troll Warlord, but they do find the Crystal Maiden there. Nice fight there by the Radiant, despite getting caught out from the Shadow Fiend. It was just a little bit too deep of a dive. Rubik has now the Timeless Relic. It's going to go into an Aether Lens next. It is Aether Lens, right? Aeon Disc, not Aether Lens. I'm stupid. Aeon Disc. My brain stops working. We are 48 minutes in. Underlord has all the auras going into a Lotus Orb next. And Radiant wants to push this. There is a Basher on Monkey King. Ogre Magi has Guardian Grid. Oh, they are going to TP away. They want to find this kill onto this Troll Warlord here. Troll Warlord is going to go get a hit onto this Conquer. There is an X marks the spot available. And the Torrent immediate ultimate. There's the Heaven's Halberd though. He can't attack right now. He is going to... He hits so fucking hard. Stun onto the Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord still has his BKB. They are focusing onto this Magnus now. X marks the spot to bring him back. He can skewer away now. Is he going to get it far enough? Monkey King still wants to continue this fight. There is a TP out from the Troll Warlord, but not in time. Yule stepped stopping and he went down, as well as Underlord going down. going down on 2 of your core heroes. But Radiant, meanwhile, their tier 4s are under attack. Are they gonna go for Roche? Are they gonna go for a high ground push here?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Meanwhile, Ogre loses his courier. And this courier also being very, very low. By the way, a little heads up tip. Any of these items that give some, like Vambrace, depending on which it is, put it on a courier. Just gives some stats to it, so it's a little bit more tanky. They are TPing down bottom here. Oh, there's Crystal Maiden now catching out the Conquer with the Shockwave as well. Both outposts controlled by the Radiant, so only Radiant catching that sweet experience. Crystal Maiden getting an ult off, but getting bashed, and has accepted her death. 3 heroes dead. We are 50 minutes in. Torrent Storm was used by the Conquer. All 3 have buyback. Are they going to be forced to use them?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Radiant's mid tier 2 has fallen, and they are going to attack this tier 3 now. There is backdoor protection up for 1 more second or so. Oh, when our creeps coming. There is an RP onto 2 heroes, but immediate attacks onto the Magnus. RP has been stolen by the Rubik and used onto the to finish up the Magnus, I believe. Buyback from the Magnus, buyback from the Shadow Fiend. And Troll Warlord is going to TP right up in front here. He has his BKB. He is going to turn around this onto the Monkey King. Monkey King is going to save himself with the E-Blade or somebody else's E-Blade. And there is a Magnus still here. Skewer has been stolen once again. Hex onto the Troll Warlord, but Monkey King went down. Freezing Field is going to bring down Troll Warlord as well as the Magnus. Die back from the Magnus. Underlord trying to get out of here, but is gonna be successful. Die back from the Magnus, but they lost Conquer as well as Monkey King. That Freezing Field was huge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There is a Blink Strike forward onto this puck here. Fusquash still wants to fight this. He is going to Dark Rift out now. He says, bye suckers. And in this fight recap, it is a 2-for-2 trade, but heroes did buy back before that. Shadow Fiend bought back, Magnus bought back, Crystal Maiden bought back.
Invisibility.
So if any of these 3 heroes die, they are dead for a long time, as we see already with Magnus. Magnus still dead for another minute. Dire taking back 1 outpost. And it is a 13k lead now for Radiant. And the experience being quite heavily in their favor in terms of levels. We see all of them are level 27 or higher. Oh, there we hear a Death Requiem onto the Puck. And Puck is going to go down. Another Blink Strike into Requiem. No chance to save himself there. Yeah, Requiem of Souls. 3,435 damage. Onto a Puck that has 2,500. Puck, by the way, has a Scythe now. Scythe, Magic Lamp, Telescope, Axe, Boots of Travel. Aeon Disc now on the Rubik. Ogre Magi with all of his items. His courier is still dead. Monkey King with the E-Blade saved himself against the Troll Warlord in his previous fight. Well played there. Troll Warlord finished now the Satanic. Crystal Maiden has Boots of Travels going into Axe next. Saw what Rubik was able to do with her Axe. Freezing Field was like, I want to do that. Buyback from the Puck here. And there's a smoke. And another smoke. Both missing the Puck. Well, he was already too close to the Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord getting bashed. But there is a Dream Coil onto this Troll Warlord. Force Staff onto the Conquer. I bet they meant it on the Troll Warlord. But there is a Requiem of Souls onto the Monkey King. Requiem of Souls stolen by Fusquash, using it back onto their heroes. Their Torrent Storm once again creating huge chaos. Hectordisciple still alive with his ultimate. And Monkey King is going to go down here. Conquer going down as well. Ogre Magi going down. Rubik bought back. Ogre bought back as well. Nice freezing field there. No TP in from the Rubik, I believe there. And Puck just trying to get out of here. What a good fight for the Dire, turning it around once again. 2 buybacks forced from the mid lane, from the mid laner, Fu Squash as well on the Rubik, as well as the Ogre Magi. And they are taking the tier 2 top. Meanwhile, they are like Roche. He has a refresher short, but yeah. RP was used. Oh, they found the Puck. Puck bought back. He is dead for 2 minutes. We are 55 minutes in. Monkey King dead for another 45 seconds, has buyback. Both outposts were controlled by the Dire, so only Dire getting experience this time. And power stolen by the Rubik, giving it to his other cores. And there's a torrent again onto the Troll Warlord, as well as a Fate Bolt into a Telekinesis, just stalling for the Monkey King. And now also Glyph being used against the creep wave. And Hit of Malice being stolen and Underlord being kept in it for such a long time. He's not really taking much damage, but... And getting rooted once again. He was rooted for the entire time of the Pit of Malice, which is 16 seconds. He is going to get away with Dark Rift, though they aren't going to get the kill in time. But X marks the spot. Meanwhile, Roshan has been killed by the Troll Warlord, but they lost their Underlord. Underlord went down, but it is Troll Warlord with an Aegis, Shadow Fiend with Cheese, as well as Refresher Orb.
This'll come in handy.
I almost feel bad.
Unseen, but not unskewered.
So this game is going to slow down now for a little bit, I believe, since 2 heroes are dead for both sides, but neither of these teams cares. They are looking for opportunities to finish this game out. Magnus with a BKB, Axe, Blink. Ooh, all the items coming in for everybody. And we see here Magic Lamp for the Crystal Maiden. Just some extra survivability. Anything else I haven't mentioned yet? I can't. Oh, there's a Ghost Scepter now also on Jay. Going into a Refresher Orb now. Ghost Scepter just to keep himself alive against the Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord, the biggest threat on this Dire team. It is a 2k lead now. We had a 11k lead for Radiant, but it has come down now. As well as in terms of experience. Anybody getting close to level 30? Ooh. Troll Warlord with level 30? Woo! As well as Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend getting really close. I don't know how big. I guess they're pretty strong. Crystal Maiden also made a jump to level 26 now. Has a lot of magic damage. But everything that matters is buybacks. Buybacks. We have Troll Warlord with a buyback, Monkey King with a buybacks. Those are the 2 most crucial heroes for the team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Dire is pushing down bottom here with quite a big creep wave. 4 range creeps. And the Empower is still so strong, and they are attacking this. Oh, holy shit, this Troll Warlord hits hard. And with Fervor Stacks he hits very fast. Veil of Discord onto the Troll Warlord, but 4 staff away. He's gonna go in again. Like, he's gonna get stunned into another stun, but he has a strong Dispel onto his Battle Trance. Is gonna get able to get it off. No, Aegis popped. Aegis popped with the Hex from the Puck. But they are trying to go there, get this kill now. 4 staff not going to snap the Dream Coil. It's not going to snap the Dream Coil either. But there is a BKB and now the ultimate, and he's gonna wreak havoc along these Radiant lines. There is a Frog turning onto this Ogre. Turn around with an Abyssal Blade. There's a huge Wukong's command. 3-man RP by Punani into another RP, but Rubik stole the RP. And the Freezing Field. Rubik stole RP into Freezing Field, killing absolutely everybody. And Dire with such a good RP was not able to get any kills. Foo Squash got RP and the freezing field, turning this game around. Triple kill on the Rubik. He has a timeless relic. His spells. How much damage did he do? Also, Wukong's command was on there the entire time. What a team fight from the Radiant side. In their base, they lost to tier 3. And are they gonna be able to force any buybacks here? They are pushing out mid. There are super groups for the dire side in that lane. Rubik ate his Aghanim's blessings. Has Boots of Travel 2 now. Don't really know what you can get more. Maybe a Moonshot. Buyback on the Underlord. And they are pushing in 2 lanes, mid and top. Meanwhile, Shadowfiend is getting the Bounty Runes. And another buyback on the Crystal Maiden. Are they gonna get this Mela Rax here? It does sure look like it. And mid Rax is down. Meanwhile, Conker is working on top lane. And they are getting mid lane. Are they also gonna get top lane? Troll Warlord doesn't want to buy back with 5 seconds left. So they get 2 lanes of Mela Rax as well as the ranged. And they smoke. Immediate smoke. They are getting the shrine as well. Now, the lanes are in favor of Radiant quite heavily. We are 60 minutes in. 60 minutes. We are getting close to the 70-minute mark. This tier 5 items. There is a Mjolnir now on the Monkey King, as well as his Abyssal Blade and his Magic Lamp. Interesting. Is there anybody level 30? It's no. No level 30, but all... No. But all of Radiant are level 29. Shadowfiend is level 30. We'll see if this is going to make something big here against Mr. Brightside. No. Just threatening his ult. But everybody on Radiant is level 29.
Selfish.
Monkey King very close. They are taking back this outpost here. Roche is not up yet. Roche may respawn in 2 minutes. Radiant knows. They just need to push in that here bottom. They take these 2 racks. They have Megas. And they have, and again, I mean, on the side of Dire, Megas is no instant loss. Like, they have Empower, they have ways to deal with it, but it is quite a good... there are items down here. Like, give your Ocean Heart to your Courier, please. Your Courier wants this +5 all attributes. Wait, no, they don't have attributes. Do they? No, they don't. So they wouldn't make anything. Never mind what I said. Never mind. But straight health is good for them. And they are pushing in this wave here. They have the high ground. Are they going to smoke or are they just going to wait for another Roche? Oh, they see the Troll Warlord into an Abyssal Blade, but it is just an illusion. It is an illusion.
This was over before it started.
Oh, they are going to lose their Conker here. Conker has buyback. He already used his BKB and Torrent Storm is being used. And he is going to go down now. He has buyback, has enough gold for it. Ogre just going to force step himself through the cave. Roche may respawn in 10 seconds. Radiant is playing the split push game right now. They don't want to fight 5 versus 4. And Dire is aware. They say, hey, we need to defend this Rax. There are 2 people coming in. Monkey King, is he gonna go in on this? He is gonna Abyssal Blade. Meanwhile, Puck died. And Monkey King is gonna try to get onto this Magnus. Stun. And he has to BKB away, but there is a Hex onto the Monkey King, Hex on the Underlord. into a Skewer, into another Root, and Monkey King is dead. That is now 3 heroes dead from the side of Radiant. All 3 of them have buyback, but they might have to be used. No big ultimates committed from the Dire side. Shadow Fiend is going to blink onto the Rubik, stun to interrupt the Requiem of Souls, and there is a Hex onto the Ogre. BKB used by Squash, but no further pursuance of this. No further pursuit of this. Troll Warlord is pushing him. It has a Bloodthorn now. Bloodthorn picked up by Troll Warlord. And looking for Roche. They know Roche is up. They know Roche is up. Troll Warlord knows Roche is up. They see he is doing Roche. They see that. They see Roche is being done. Are they going to buy back here, or are they just going to let it happen? Oh no, couriers. Nice stun onto the Magnus to save the courier. Oh, but Jay's courier not so lucky. He doesn't have a shield anymore, and he's just 2 couriers going down near, as well as Jay trying to go for the play to steal anything there, but who has the Aghanims upgrade? Aghanims upgrade for the Crystal Maiden, so she doesn't have to go it herself. Or no, it was the Shadow Fiend, I believe. Not 100% sure. We are 66 minutes into this game. I might see my first tier 5 items in this game here. I'm excited. Troll Warlord with an Aegis. Blink Strike forward onto the Rubik. Rubik is going to Force Staff away. He has a Blink. He's going to turn around. There is a Requiem of Soul onto this Troll Warlord, but he is going to go down here. So many Requiems of Souls being cast here, and they don't want to fight this anymore. There is an X marks the spot, and they got the Troll Warlord, who had the Aegis. Oh, it's Aegis on the Underlord. I'm stupid. They are buyback from the Troll Warlord. They get the Magnus, and there is the Troll Warlord. He is back into the fight. His BKB is activated. There is Pits of Mallets. There's a net onto the... And there's the RP onto 2 heroes. Monkey King is getting low. Monkey King is dead. Buyback from the Monkey King, as well as a kill onto the Ogre. Ogre not buying back yet. He has buyback available. Is there going to be enough time to stun him time? No. Are they going to get the Puck here? There is a Hex. And a stun. And Puck is going to go down here. They did force out the buyback from everybody on the side of Dire now. Underlord and Crystal Maiden have theirs up in half a minute. But 3 heroes without buyback for the next 8 minutes on this Dire side. Meanwhile, it's only Monkey King on the Radiant side. Monkey King has to be careful though. He's going for a Satanic next. Both outposts in control of the Dire at the moment, and they are going to push in mid. They know one more pick off onto this Monkey King, and there's a DD and a haste on this Troll Warlord. RP onto the Troll Warlord, but Blink Strike around onto the Rubik. Rubik has his Eon Disc, but he is going to go down. And Troll Warlord just wants to go for the game here. Buyback from the Ogre. Rubik has buyback. Dream Coil onto 2 people. And we see BKB used by the Crystal Maiden. Wukong's command onto absolutely everybody. She's skewering everybody. GG. Okay. Troll Warlord with DD. Too strong. I did not think that Ancient would go down that fast. It just... I'm flabbergasted. GG. GG. It is 1-on-1 in this series. Now, I've spoken with them because I was only able to find 2 games of them. And I found out the third game was unfortunately not played. The Brightside rats, who were able to bring it back after being down 1-0, had to forfeit the third game because 2 of their players had to leave. Unfortunate there, but very strong showing from both teams. Team Excellent, to be honest, taking the series in the end. GG everybody, GG. I wanted to see my tier 5 items, but no, Troll Warlord had to take it away from me.